What is going on, everyone, and welcome to my review of Dream Scenario. Now, this is going to be a bit of a quicker review because I've just I've been off the ball, been busy again. So I'm going to get this one out, and then shortly after, in another couple of days, I'm going to release my review of Priscilla. But Dream Scenario, let's talk about it. So Dream Scenario came out on New Year's Day in 2024 in Australia, so I'm a bit behind on it. I did see it pretty early January, but I absolutely loved it. So in this film, you follow a man played by Nic Cage, who's a biology professor, and he's a bit of a nobody. Not a bad person, but just hasn't done anything of significance, which is fine, and that's okay. He's just living his life. He's just average, everyday person. But all of a sudden, for unexplained reasons, he starts showing up in people's dreams. Now, at first, he's just standing there in the dreams. Usually a catastrophe is kind of happening, and he just stands there. And then, slowly but surely, he starts doing some not so good things in those dreams, and he's forced to navigate his newfound stardom as a celebrity. And it's really, really funny. So you have this average person, just normal as you could get. Just a guy, just a middle-aged dad who overnight becomes a celebrity because people start seeing him in the dreams. This concept is just genius. There is so many different directions that it could go with it. It's got a certain funny kind of nature about it. Like, it doesn't necessarily spell out when it's a dream sometimes, so you're kind of almost like figuring out, is this really what's happening, or is it just a dream? What I love about this film as well is that it really addresses how people are never comfortable unless someone is being blamed for something. It's always got to be, okay, I'm safe in my own skin. No one thinks I've done anything wrong. Let's just put all the blame on that one person because we can. And that makes people feel better. And it's basically saying, okay, but look at the negative consequences it can have. Like, it's almost like, it's like a tale on defamation in a way. And one thing it very heavily ends up leaning into is cancel culture and how detrimental that can be to someone's life. The dreams are almost a stand-in for social media in a way. You see, like on your phones, you're looking at something, you see someone do something, and you automatically make these assumptions about them. You don't know the context of the situation. You don't know the person at all. You don't know anything about them, but you automatically think that you know everything. And this film very much talks about how that can really affect someone. And even the people closest around them will start to think, oh, so you're doing this now, eh? And it's like, no, this has been completely misinterpreted. I mean, they're dreams, for Christ's sake. But it really does have something to say on cancel culture. And it's not just straight up cancel culture bad. It's actually saying this is why it can affect people negatively. And that people nowadays need to grow up. And you leave the film chewing on its ideas. Throughout the film, you laughed, you cringed, you kind of squirmed in your seat at some parts because it gets pretty uncomfortable and actually pretty creepy. Because the whole like dream logic, like a nightmarish kind of reality, really comes to fruition here. And I thought it was absolutely brilliant. Last but not least of the positive side of things, Nic Cage. He's just brilliant. He brings this character to life. He's so just over the top and perfect. There are parts when he kind of really starts to lose it. And he's my favorite actor for a reason. He is absolutely astonishingly good in this role. Where the film falls for me is definitely in the last 20 minutes. Now, they don't bother me too much, but it's got a lot of ideas, and with a concept as crazy as this, it sometimes feels like it doesn't know where to end, and it kind of almost just feels like it's kind of multiple ending syndrome. You're like, okay, yeah, here we go, here's the end. But no, then there's still another scene. You're like, okay, here's the end. Here's another scene. It's just like, okay, you can pick a place to stop and maybe just have everything rounded out perfectly. But I can forgive it because I had so much fun with the first 90 minutes of it, and there was just, it's just, this one small portion of the film that doesn't live up to how great everything else was. So overall, I love Dream Scenario. I think it's absolutely one of the best films of the year so far already. Nic Cage is hilarious. It has real interesting commentary on fame and the way people blame people for things sometimes, even if they're not guilty. It's just a guilty until proven innocent kind of mindset, and how that can affect someone in both hilarious ways and devastating ways. I'm going to give Dream Scenario 4 stars. Guys, thanks so much for watching my review of Dream Scenario. If you liked this review, you can check out all my other ones for this year. I have a playlist for them, so yeah, you can do that and check out what other videos I've got. Also, watch this movie, it's real fucking good. I'll see you all later. Bye.